Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of the series Discover Philadelphia. In episode 1, I checked out the countryside of Philadelphia. This one is about Philadelphia, where the nation was born. It's truly America's birthplace, and I saw the old city, the new city. I checked out the museums, I checked out amazing parks, the icons of Philadelphia, the Rocky statue, which was a bucket list item for me. The food of Philadelphia is amazing, the shopping experience. It's a city that really has it all. So let's begin.
So I was staying in the old city at the Independence Park Hotel,
Which is right in the center of the old city, right outside the Museum of American Revolution. You can walk around the old city easily. I went and checked into my room with a small seating space, and I had the bed. This room was spacious, got dressed pretty quickly, and I was out and away. This was my 4th of July day in the city of Philadelphia, and there is this parade that happens every year, which the whole city comes to cheer and watch. We went for it, and we had a brunch planned around this. And the balcony had the best view of the parade. Right below on this square, the whole parade passed like right in front of me. It started off with some history, some culture, then arts came in, then performances came in. Then you even had movie characters. You had different countries coming and doing their bits in the parade. And basically seemed like the whole city, the whole community had come together to celebrate this one day.
Also, this year's 4th of July was super special because it is the 249th year of independence for the US, and next year is the 250th year. So Philadelphia is gonna have a whole lineup of events leading up to the 250th year celebrations that is in 2026. Do not miss it. So after the parade, we head off directly to the Museum of American Revolution. This building was so beautiful. We checked out multiple rooms, got to learn about what really happened in the pre-independence era, who all fought for the American independence, where all did the action really happen. We even got to check out George Washington's tent. So they even had this small room where you could design flags. So I even got down and made my own country flag. Don't ask me the name, but I just made something. And it's not like a museum. It's an experiential center where you get to see a lot of things, interact with them, read up, watch shows. After the museum, we took a small walk and we came across the Betsy Ross House. So there's a story which says that Betsy Ross was the one who designed the US flag, and we had this actor who was playing Betsy Ross dressed as somebody in the 1700s, 1800s, and she spoke like she was Betsy Ross. Amazing experience, like the amount of work that goes into something like this. I think this all builds up the story. It's just amazing to look at. So after the Betsy Ross house, we walked around the old city a little bit and we reached Elfreth's alley, which is the oldest residential street in the US. People are still living there and the houses are beautiful. A lot of colored doors, paved streets. They even opened a few of the houses to let us see what actually the design is, what used to happen in those houses, how people lived, how they dressed, and super interesting stuff. And then it was time for the evening, which was for the FIFA Club World Cup. We started off with first having some snacks and drinks at the status bar, and beautiful view of the city. We got a few drinks, enjoyed the food, and we were super prepped for the match. Took a cab and we directly head out to the Lincoln Financial Field. Thousands of people walking into stadium at once, cheering their team on. The match was between Chelsea and Palmeiras. Chelsea is from UK and Palmeiras comes from Brazil. People actually traveled from Brazil to see this match. The entry was super smooth. This was my first time experiencing a football match in a stadium, and that too with FIFA. The vibe was breathtaking. Like, people are crazy for football, and I know why. As I walked in, the view opened and I could see the field. I could see the players practicing. Honestly, I didn't know any of them. Then both the teams also walked out with their flags, with their team cheering them on. The match started and both the sides gave it their best. So during the match, we also went and grabbed some food. So for a live match, I think it's the audience that makes the experience. By the time match ended, they had given it their all, but then Chelsea won it 2-0 2-1.
Philadelphia will also host 6 World Cup matches.
In 2026, which is next year. So if you are a football fan, you have to go check it out. On day 2, I picked the hop on hop off tour, which is this open bus that takes you around the city. And we reached our first stop,
Which was the Philadelphia Museum of Art.
This is where the iconic Rocky movie was shot. We all remember that scene where Sylvester Stallone runs up the stairs to practice. This is that place. And they even have this Rocky statue, which is iconic. It's one of those bucket list things that you have to do when you are in the US. And then I had to do what every Rocky fan must do. I went to the stairs and I ran all the way up as fast as I could. And I reached the top and I did feel like the king of the world. Next up was the Eastern State Penitentiary. This one was actually pioneering and influential, and it actually started the solitary confinement system when it came to prisons. We also got to check out the cell of Al Capone, who was one of the most famous inmates of this prison. Highly recommend checking it out. It's a little haunting, little spooky, but then must visit. After all the sightseeing, it was time for some food, and if you are in Philadelphia, there's one thing that you have to try, which is the Philly cheesesteak. So as per local history, there are 2 places which claim that they invented it. One is Pat's, the king of steaks, and then there's Gino's, which is right across the street. I made it a point to go try both. First up, I went to Pat's, and I saw them make the Philly cheesesteak. It's like a one big sandwich. I kept on eating and I was like, oh, this is actually nice. And then I went to Gino's to try out their cheesesteak. So I tried Gino's, took my bite to check. So difference-wise, I could not pinpoint if one was better than the other. I would say try both. So next stop was the Insomnia Cookie Lab. It's a local Philadelphia brand. And this was their secret lab. And there was a proper bar where you could pick your cookie, pick your ice cream, pick the toppings, and build your own dessert cookie sundae. Then for evening, we went out to Tallulah's Garden. This one is like on the best restaurant list of Philadelphia for ages. We luckily got a table. It's like a garden setup. They do farm to table. Very interesting menu. Everything is made fresh. Everything is unique. Everything has the love, the passion, and you can see it come through the food. I tried the pork and it was just beautiful. Highly recommend Tallulah's Garden if you are in Philadelphia. For day 3, we started the day at the Reading Terminal Market. One of those food spaces where you have fresh produce, you have meat, you have dairy, you have cheese, you have bakeries, you have cafes. Everything under one roof. Then it was again time to check out the historic places in Philadelphia. First up, the Liberty Bell. This is the icon. This is an icon of Philadelphia. It's everywhere, right from all your souvenirs, all your arts to cultural spaces. So even now, the bell has become like a symbol of freedom and human rights. So it's a very special place for sure. And right across the Liberty Bell is the Independence Hall. This is where the Constitution was drafted. The stories that they tell inside, like how it was discussed, people who wanted to do something amazing for their country and they managed to do it beautifully. Then it was getting a little hot, so we went to Malai ice cream to try out their new flavors. I had the chai ice cream, which was an amazing flavor to try. And then a short walk from there was the Gayborhood, this vibrant area of Philadelphia where you have cafes, bars. There are a lot of murals around. And right there was McGillen's Old Ale House. This is from 1860. It's the oldest bar in Philadelphia. And what an amazing vibe of this place. It was packed at lunchtime. It's rustic, it's vintage, and the food is absolutely a bomb. And places like this must be cherished always. For dinner, we went to Folk, which is again a very upscale, very fine dine restaurant in Philadelphia. They are known for their precision when it comes to cooking their food. And I tried the full Pennsylvania trout, which was absolutely gorgeous. I think with all these places that I tried when it comes to food, Philadelphia's food scene is so vibrant. There is so much to try. You have different cuisines, different setups, different global brands are there, and you can just continue eating on the street, in the old city. You can just soak in the beautiful food of the city. So those were my 3 amazing days in Philadelphia. I got a glimpse of the history behind how America was born, what all happened in those 300, 400 years back, and what it means today. So as a city, Philadelphia has it all, be it culture, history, arts, food, shopping, there's something for everyone, and I highly recommend you to do check it out whenever you plan your next US trip, because this is where you will get a glimpse of what US stands for, and you get to experience the places in real life, like the museums, the Liberty Bell, the Independence Hall. All these places are very inspiring and hold tons of stories. Highly recommend you to go check out Philadelphia. That's it from my series of Discover Philadelphia. I had an amazing time exploring this area. Any question you have about Philadelphia, please feel free to comment or reach out to me, and I would be glad to help you out. Go check out Philadelphia, discover Philadelphia.